You guys, we're playing Lantern today. We won the die roll. We're going to be going first. Let's take a look at this hand. Cage, Needle, Spellbomb, Bobble, Opal. A lot of good cards. No real action. If they happen to be on Dredge or Grishel Brand, then we win the game. Fuck it. Might as well. We have a Bobble, so we do have a redraw. And yeah, fine. We have good cop decks. Our opponent rolled a 6. Cool. So we're just gonna play Island, Cage, and Bobble. Essentially the odds that we have we just auto win against. Oh shit. There. Whoops, I forgot. I can play Opal and Pirate Spellbomb as well. We're going to see what they're on. Dotcast. Looks like Affinity. So I regret everything, sort of, kind of, but I have a Spellbomb and I have a Pithy Needle, so I'm not too disappointed. What do we name with Needle? Let's see what our opponent plays first. Signal Pest, they play another creature. Vault Scourge. Yeah, so Pest is their best creature. Alright. Draw for turn? Ensnaring Bridge. Awesome. We'll play Bridge. Now we just Pithing Ravager and Pithing Cranial Plating, and we should just be fine winning this game. Whichever one our opponent has first, of course. So if they have Plating, okay, they Thoughtcast. Cool. If it's Ravager, we'll name Ravager. If it's Plating, then we'll name Plating. Okay. Pithing. Cranial Plating. So this is to stop our opponent from equipping at instant speed. Now we're holding Black Spellbomb for, I don't know, a Ravager, I guess. Whenever they feel like they can attack a Signal Pest for some reason, so if they play a Ravager, in response we'll Spellbomb the Signal Pest. Ornithopter is also an excellent draw for our opponent. Bring Leaf Drum. What's the last card? Let me see what it is. Is it a Ravager? Oh, Etch Champion. Okay. So we're gonna kill the Signal Pest. Yeah, cool. So now they have nothing, so we want to get, I don't know, the lock going on. So yeah, we're going to name Ravager if we can, with the next Pithing Needle we get, and we're just trying to get the lock ASAP. It's kind of just my top decks versus their top decks. If they get Ravager, they're set. If not, okay, so they don't have anything yet. A Sanctum, okay. Karn is a really good draw for them, actually. Karn's a fantastic card in Affinity, I believe. Shredder, cool. So we're going to start shredding on their end steps. Actually, we can just do us, right? 2, 3, 4. Signal Pest, that's a very good draw for our opponent, so we do need to try and find an Academy Ruins to bring back the Spellbomb, because now our opponent's dealing 1 damage a turn with this Pest and this Ornithopter. Great. We're going to mill ourselves. Sanctum, cool. What do I have? Shredder. Alright. Opponent's going to attack for 1. So we might have to do a shredder recursion on end step. We have enough mana to do that. Okay, 2 mana. Please don't be Ravager. Please don't be Ravager. Oh, thank God. Okay, mill ourselves. Mill ourselves. Oh, we needed that. We did not need that. But you know what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I can bring back Lantern or Spellbomb. I'll do Lantern because Lantern can help me find other stuff to get. We can play this Opal and then play this Lantern. Okay. Alright. They can have an Ink Moth and we do not need a Thoughtseize, so I will mill myself on end step. Oh, so this is a perfect time to Pixis actually, because we don't want any of these cards. So on our opponent's end step, we're going to Pixis. So Pixis has Thoughtseize and Ravager. We're going to mill this Ornithopter. Bobble is okay. Steel Overseer is perfectly okay. Do we really need this Bobble? No, in that case. Whoever's underneath the Bobble is what the Bobble would get us anyways. Bridge is fine. Shredder is great, because it allows us to find our answers more quickly. We do basically just want Academy Runes. Springleaf Drum is okay for our opponent here. Yep, they play an Overseer. They have one card in hand. I don't know what it is. Maybe a Galvanic Blast that they've been holding on to. We play Shredder. Awesome. They can draw a drum. Welding Jar actually doesn't get to stay, and because we don't need this Glimmer Void, we're going to mill with Pixis. So we'll get rid of Welding Jar. Inquisition we don't need, so we're going to mill ourselves. Get us Academy Ruins. Shredder is fine. To speed this up, we're going to mill our opponent. There's a Galvanic Blast. We don't want them to have that. Okay. So we'll mill our opponent's Galvanic Blast because it speeds up the clock. We mill their Signal Pest, speeds up the clock. Cranial Plating is fine. So at some point they're going to be able to do 3 damage in a turn with the Steel Overseer, because they can pump with the Steel Overseer. Cranial Plating, yep. We're just going to Pixis. We don't need a land. We really just don't want Academy. Word of Invention grabs. What does it grab? Check out the list. What does Word of Invention grab that we need? Pithy Needle. We only have the one Spell Bomb. Doesn't actually grab us anything, does it? Thanks. I play a lot. Yeah, I've played Lantern pretty well. We're for, I guess, just Pithy Needle and Ravager. Yeah, Pithy Needle and Ravager is fine. There's nothing else I really need. So, or we can do. Now we'll just do Pithy Needle. Oh. Rav Sager. We don't need to expire. Alright, opponent can have a Cranial. We'll end up probably Pixising. I think we're going to have enough Mill Rocks to mill our opponent out. We don't want them to have an Ornithopter. Yeah, we will take an Ancient Stirrings, which can find us in Academy Ruins, hopefully. Lantern's fine. Whir, Stirrings, Shores. Cool. Alright. So we're just racing our opponent and milling them out, I think. So we're probably going to stop just milling ourselves. We're going to always yield to the Signal Pest here. Yeah. There's the Academy Ruins, finally. They can't have a Ravager. The Master of Ethereum is an excellent, good for them, but we're trying to mill them out ASAP. That's their third Galvanic Blast. They're probably out. Ornithopter is bad, so we're going to mill them first just in case with more information. Okay, cool. Academy Ruins. Alright, I think we just got it. We have the lock now. We bring back the Spell Bomb, we're going to hit the Signal Pest. Our opponent basically just can't come back. We're going to start milling them out. We're retargeting here. Spell Bomb. Okay, next game. Alright, against Affinity, what do we not want? We like Decay. Orb is kind of just useless because it only really matters for Galvanic Blast. We don't need Grafdigger's Cage. We don't need a Pixis. Cage can go away. Pithy Needle names Ravager, and it names Cranial Plating. That's basically it. And Gear Parade, they're great for the third needle, I guess. So that's fine. We don't need Leyline. Porphyry Nodes is actually okay. So we'll put that, here, maybe. Welding Jar is good because they have Ancient Grudge. Pixis as a 1-of is good for against Ancient Grudge. Maelstrom Pulse is a bit too slow and they have Ravager, so even if I get to turn off Ravager, I don't need to destroy a bunch of permanents at once. It's not really a thing. Surgical is kind of just bad. Affinity's on a graveyard-based deck and it doesn't help. Collect Brutality is a removal spell, so that's okay. Abrupt Decay is removal, it's okay. Tezzeret's too slow. Pyroclasm is board wipe, and Nature Claim is removal. Let's say we add everything here. Let's say we do. Alright, what do we not need? What is bad against Affinity? It's a quick deck like Affinity. 2 mana, destroy a target non-land. It hits enough things for it to be okay. Brutality is actually probably bad. Pyroclasm is okay. Porphyry Node is okay. Because it does let me to do something like, wait a bunch of turns at killing a Signal Pest and stuff like that. Spell Bomb is fine for removal. So maybe shave a Decay. I don't really need Porphyry Nodes, right? Because I have to pick the Pirate Spell Bomb. Yeah, I don't really need to destroy the whole board, just like a couple creatures. So Pyroclasm is fine in that case. I like 1 Pixis for Grudge, because they do bring in Grudge. 3 Needles for the 3 cards that can win. Nature's Claim is spot removal. Maybe I don't need Nature's Claim because I don't need Abrupt Decay because I have Nature's Claim. That feels wrong though, but it's 2 mana. I can shave, what am I thinking? I can shave Thoughtseizes. Okay, we're going to add back Abrupt Decay and Abrupt Decay. Yeah, there we go. Yep. Have you tested Karn? So we're gonna Inquisition our opponent with River of Tears here. I play a lot of Affinity. That's my main deck, both IRL and online, Karn has overperformed. Highly recommend getting 2 to 3 copies to test and play with. Karn is looking like a 2 of minimum in the main. No joke. I'm pretty new to it. Don't play much Modern, only Legacy. Give Affinity a word out. Oh yes. Oh yes. A rip. Yes, it definitely does. It mitigates Affinity's worst weakness, board wipes. Master, because it's -2 makes more masters. I literally shaved 2 masters for 2 Karns and called it a day. This hand's slow but keepable. I have hand disruption, so I'm happy with against Affinity. I have a needle against Affinity, I have a shredder, so I just need to draw a lantern. I don't just dig it. Well, I guess I do just dig it. Yes. So Affinity has the problem of blowing its load. If you excuse the, if you excuse my blunt language. What Karn allows Affinity to do is rebuild after a board wipe, or to keep its board advantage, to remain ahead with by creating masters of Ethereum by drawing cards. Inquisition. You can rebuild after a board wipe. Yeah, Ravager. I don't know. What did you roll, a 5? That sucks. It's an incredibly bad hand. Especially against freaking... Oh, he top decked cranial plating? Yeah. That's not going to do much for our opponent here. So we're going to name plating with this pithy needle here. Nope. Technically, well, yes, but not really. Matchups where it's hard to reach 4 mana, you would probably have won or lost anyways. Well, won anyways. Humans. Hollow 1. Storm. Well, not Storm. Or lost anyways, like Storm. Alright, yeah, we'll do Pithy Needle. So just like Brainstorm, you want to have stirrings as late as possible. Alright, Pithy Needle, naming cranial plating. Codex Shredder. We're gonna mill our opponent. Actually, no, we're not, because they have most likely got Ancient Grudge. Okay, now we play Lantern. Cranial plating, great. Alright, we're gonna play this Stirrings. Try and find. Okay, what do we have here? Let's play Opal. We'll go Whir, Stirrings, Lantern, Bobble. Yeah, we can Stirrings again here for this Shredder. Great, great. Shredder coming to my hand. We'll go Stirrings, Claim, Decay, Shores. We'll play Shredder. Great. So whatever our opponent drew, the one card in hand, that's the only card we don't know about in this game. There's a Thoughtcast. We don't want them to have a Thoughtcast because they can draw 2. And although we get to see that second card they draw, we don't get to mill it. So we are going to mill this Thoughtcast for sure. What? Oh, we don't have bridge. What am I thinking? I was like, why are you attacking? Okay, we'll get rid of the Thoughtcast. Galvanic Blast helps them get a nicer clock on us. Spire is dead. Alright. Mill ourselves. Bridge is perfect. Spellbomb is also great. Spellbomb, by the way, kills Edge Champion, which I don't really care about right now, but, you know, it actually, what's really relevant about it is that it kills freaking Signal Pest. What do you have here? Another plating. So that was the unknown card. Alright, so game is most likely just over. We're going to start milling our opponent out, trying to make this quick as possible. Quick, as painless as possible. Alright, we're going to play the Spellbomb. See what they play. Yep, False Scourge, you got it. Wear Terror is not something we want them to draw. Signal Pest is not something we want them to draw. We're going to do this on upkeep, because if there's a bad card up top, great. So now we just mill ourselves with this Glimmer Void. Take a bridge. Cool. We're holding up this Glimmer Void for the Pirate Spellbomb mana. Lantern's okay to draw. So you have an Opal up top. Another Opal, okay. Yeah, we'll play Lantern, that's fine. Another backup. We do kind of want to be careful because if they get an Ancient Grudge, it's going to hurt. So we do actually need to find a Grafdigger's Cage and or a Pixis. So actually, yeah, we're going to play it a little safer. Our opponent's list doesn't look very good though. We don't need a mill. We don't need a Inquisition here. Ooh, Codex Shredder's great. Lets us find what we need. Alright, you can have that. We don't want you to have an Orthopter though. Anything with 0 power, we can't let our opponent draw. Period. Although we do have the Pirate Spellbomb as a hedge, we're just not going to risk it. Ravager, we don't have names, so we're going to mill that. Nexus is fine. Do we need Bobble? No. Pithy Needle. We're just going to draw Pithy Needle. Inventor's Fair, perfect. We can grab Pixis of Pandemonium, and now I think the game is in our favor. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Arcbound Ravager. There. Our opponent really should just be conceding because we do have the lock, but you know it's game 2. I already won game 1, so they don't want to do that. End step, we're gonna crack Inventor's Fair. Grabbing a Pixis. Yeah, Pixis. Okay, and we're start milling our opponent. Well, actually, no. No, we don't need this Inquisition. We don't need an Inquisition. A jar is great. Okay. To this point, we have about 33 cards left in our deck. We've seen about 12 of them. Okay. Good games. Good luck in the future. Check out Zernak on YouTube. I also have a channel under my MTGO name. Lots of Affinity vids from Zernak and myself. You could check. Check out. Well, Lantern has ways to beat No, Affinity has ways to beat Lantern. Ways to beat Lantern. But Lantern can win despite those outs. GG's. Okay. I gotta get this land in real life to play a single soul island for Lantern. Pestermites. Signal Pest. Yeah, yeah. The outs are Grid Pest, Thop, Ravager, Plating, Instant Speed. Yeah. Those are your outs when you're playing against Lantern. And the Lantern has ways to deal with all of them. So Pithy Needle Grid, Pithy Needle Ravager, Pithy Needle Plating. Witchbane Orb turns off Grid. That's also an out. Signal Pest and Thopter you just have to remove or mill with Spellbomb. Yeah, it's Affinity has outs to it if they're quick about it. So our opponent kept a really slow hand game 2, and I think they milled to 5, so they didn't really have another choice but to keep it. It's just the way it happens sometimes. So although the matchup felt miserable for our opponent, I think that it wasn't really their fault, and it wasn't their deck's fault. It was more just they didn't draw well. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one.